Hello, welcome back to my channel. So I'm jumping back on here to kind of do a what's in my travel bags video. I got a comment on my Vera Tote video, my Custom Vera Tote video, suggesting that I show the pattern up close a little better, and I'll admit that's something I struggle with in my videos. I'm not a professional, I don't use a professional camera. I don't really do much editing, although I could. It just takes a lot of time, and I'm already kind of pressed for time, especially with all of the coronavirus stuff going on right now. I do work from home currently, and especially now more than ever since, I live in the state of Ohio, so we've got a couple executive orders that rolled in this week. And my employer thinks it's best for our safety to try to work from home for at least the next couple of weeks. Now, I already work from home. I usually go into the office at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. But now I am, working from home every day for at least the next couple of weeks. And so all of that to say, I've just been really, really busy. But hopefully eventually I can do editing, especially if I get a computer in the future that supports that. But I do everything on my tablet, so I did want to jump back on here, and I thought since I'm traveling back to my hometown this weekend, I packed most of my travel bags already. I thought this would be an opportunity, since I am using the Vera Tote as a travel bag, for me to, one, show you the pattern up close, and two, show you what I'm packing in the Vera Tote. In the video that I did a few days ago, I packed it mostly as a work tote. So you saw like my computer and, like pens and pencils and things like that. Well, in this tote, I just have my clothing and toiletries. So you'll get to see it packed a little bit different this time. So this video is twofold. Also, in my line of work, the coronavirus is affecting pretty much everyone in many different ways, but in my line of work, I am having to be on the computer, on my phone, answering emails, editing things for websites almost constantly. So since I am on kind of a break right now, I thought this would be a good time to film this video, but I could be pulled away at any time, or I might have to answer a phone call, or just have to jump off camera. If that does happen, I'll do one of two things. I'll either start over, or I will edit this video. Hopefully that won't have to happen at all, but it has happened multiple times. I've been working over hours and stuff, trying to get caught up, and I'm just kind of dealing with all of the craze and the panic that is happening currently in the industry that I'm working in. So I'm just saying that ahead of time in case you do see any cuts in this video. Again, hopefully that doesn't happen, but just saying that ahead of time. So today is going to be what's in my travel bags. So first, I'm just going to grab the bag that is closest to me. I am taking a few bags home with me. One of them being the iconic backpack by Vera Bradley in the pattern Dream Tapestry. I got this several online outlet sales ago, probably 3 sales ago, maybe even 4 sales ago, and I love this backpack. It is a smaller backpack, not quite as big as the Campus, but it is the perfect size if you just want to take your laptop, a few file folders, some notebooks, pens, pencils, charger, necessities like that, and that's it. I love using this when A, I already have a travel bag full of other stuff, and B, when I'm trying to limit the amount of tech stuff that I have to carry, because if I have my Campus or my XL Campus backpack, I tend to overload it when I just don't need to. So having a backpack that is a little smaller helps a lot with that problem. Plus, I took this with me to the work travel show that my work did a few weeks ago, and it was perfect. It was my first multiple day outing with this backpack, and it was perfect. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that notification wasn't work related. So also, I'm sorry if I look at my phone multiple times today. or during this video, for that reason. But this was absolutely perfect. It served its purpose. I had to take this backpack with me to multiple different locations, from my hotel to the convention center, to our storage office, to many different places, and it held everything perfectly. The padded straps were really comfortable, and since I had my suitcase with me, it does have a trolley sleeve, so that made it so much better. Sorry, my stomach's growling. I did not get to eat breakfast yet this morning because it has just been insane. But obviously my priorities are in order because I chose to do a video than to eat breakfast. So that's on me. I will eat breakfast after this video. But because the fact that this had a trolley sleeve and my essential large backpack from the outlets doesn't, that's why I chose this too. Because my essential large backpack is about the same size as this, it just has more pockets. I thought I would rather have a backpack that's colorful, first of all, because my essential backpack is gray, and it is the one I typically do use for work. But the fact that this had a trolley sleeve made it all the more the right choice for me for that trip. So I am taking this home. I have my work laptop set up in my home office, so I don't have it in this video, but if you go to my Custom Vera Tote video from a few days ago, you'll see that laptop. It is an older Dell laptop. It's 15.6 inches. Vera advertised this backpack as fitting a laptop up to 15 inches, but it still fits inside. I noticed with some of the Vera backpacks, they construct these laptop sleeve zippers differently. So this one starts here and goes all the way up to the top, as you can see right here. And it fits my laptop perfectly, no problems. And then inside, this backpack also resembles the Hadley backpack, if you're familiar with that. They just retired that style, and it is a smaller purse backpack, and they just kind of look alike. Because this unzips like so, and oops, I don't know if I have personal information on that file folder or not. I think it's okay. But I just have my file folders back here. I've got my trusty notebook with all my information inside. And then I have my medium cosmetic, and it's the outlet version and the pattern Toucan Party with all of my essentials in there. And then I do have my brush and pencil case in Floral Nightingale with all of that. I don't necessarily need to bring these two because in my Vera Tote, I do have my large cosmetic with every toiletry I would need. So I might end up keeping this here, but I thought I would just throw it in just in case, and I can decide later before I leave. And then I have pens in my purse, and I have a pen in this notebook as well. So I don't necessarily need this either, so I could end up leaving this at home as well. And then in this front pocket here, I do have, these are my, this is my receipt from my car service, getting my car serviced the other day. That needs to go in my car. And this you've seen before, it's the medium cosmetic of the Cosmetic Trio in Symphony and Hue. And in here, I just keep my tablet charger and any extra cords that I might need. I always take that home with me. Actually, in one of these side zipper pockets, as you can see, there's a side zipper pocket here. No water bottle sleeve on this side. This side's got the side zipper pocket and the water bottle sleeve. And I think I did put my charger, my phone charger is down in there. I just threw it in that zipper pocket because it's a handy little pocket to fill up with stuff. So anyway, this is going to house all of my work items because there is a good chance that I could get called in at any time this weekend for work, wherever I am. So I will have to take my whole load with me. And usually when I do travel home to see my family, I always take my work laptop anyway because you just never know. But this weekend especially, there's a good chance that I'll have to do some work. So in case you are interested in the Dream Tapestry pattern, I'm going to get it up close. The colors are very accurate. It's not full sun right now. There's a little bit of overcast, but it's really, there's blue skies underneath some of that cloud coverage that's trying to come out. So I would say the lighting is very accurate. So you can get a good look at this beautiful, almost watercolor-esque pattern, but with lots of deep purples and oranges and light blues. We also have some like tan colors in there. And if you want to look at this pattern longer, feel free to pause the video, and because this pattern is so detailed, there's so much going on in this pattern that I tend to miss sometimes because there is a lot going on, but I really, really like it, and you just can't beat the price. This backpack was in the last online outlet sale. I don't know if it's going to be in this upcoming one, whenever that's going to be, but if you do like this backpack or want to try it out, I would suggest keeping your eye out in that sale. This did come out in other patterns like Butterfly Flutter and Charcoal Medallion. I think Romantic Paisley, not a huge fan of that pattern. I really tried to like it when I got a sale item in it a long time ago, but I just don't like it. I tried to, but I just don't like it. And now I'm in the point of my life where I'm only buying stuff that I really want, and I'm shopping my closet now. When I say I'm slowing down on buying, I mean it. I have been, every time I want to change my purse, I walk my butt to my closet, look in my tote, and say, what can I choose that I already have that I don't have to spend money on, because finances. So, yes, this does come in other patterns. This one was the most discounted. They did have Romantic Paisley, which is probably even cheaper than this one, but I do like this pattern better. They also had a couple solids in the last online outlet sale. I think they had it in black and in navy microfiber, which were obviously more expensive because they consider that, fabrication to be, a little more pricey to make. So I did end up getting the pattern, and I really, really like it. So this is the iconic Backpack and Dream Tapestry. It is retired. Alrighty, kind of move that back over there. And I'll show you the bag that I'm using this weekend. You have seen this a few times. As a matter of fact, you're probably tired of seeing this bag style, but it is still one of my all-time favorite bag styles, all time. It is just the perfect size bag. I love my smaller crossbody bags. This, I would say, plays between the small and medium bag categories. I think to me, it fits medium because it's just got so much space up top for me to throw extra stuff. I could easily, everything that I have in here could easily fit into my Franny and in my mini satchel, which I also did a video on. It's just in my birthday haul video that I did this past Monday, if you want to see what that looks like. So yes, everything in here I can fit in either the Franny or the mini satchel, but I chose this because it's very comfortable to carry. It's a little bit bigger in terms of vertical space. And if I want to throw in any extra items over the weekend and just have that extra room, I still can while having a very lightweight, nice and comfortable bag to carry. This is an absolute winner. Vera, if you're listening, please bring this bag style back. Fix whatever hardware problems need to be fixed and bring this back. With the micro diamond square quilting, I promise you, I will buy. I will save money if I have to. I will do whatever I can to invest in this bag style because this is one of the most perfect shoulder/crossbody bag styles that you have ever made, in my opinion. Please, please, if you're listening, a lot of the bag styles that you have out there are just not appealing to me anymore. Especially because you're retiring bag styles, so please bring this one back. Pretty please. Okay, begging over. So yeah, I decided to jump back into this bag. I love the pattern placement. Y'all know I'm a huge Heirloom Paisley fan. This is probably the best pattern placement I have on any of my Heirloom Paisley items. Love the purple, love the multicolored paisley in the center. I just love the pleating detail on this bag. I actually really like this vertical zip pocket. I usually don't like these pockets because they are a little bit less functional than the horizontal ones, but I like this one because it's large and it's a pleated pocket, and the bag has really nice shape to it. It's not like a completely flat crossbody. It gets round if you wanted to fill it up. So I feel like this pocket accommodates a lot, and it's very easy. Get you in close there. It's very easy to get things in and out of the pocket. So I do keep my keys, hand sanitizer, and chapstick, and occasionally my phone in this pocket as well, as I'll show you. iPhone 10 fits in there perfect, vertically or horizontally, as you can see, and it looks like there's absolutely nothing in that pocket. So this bag really checks all the boxes for me. For those of you that might not have seen my videos on this bag, I think one of the biggest reasons why they discontinued it is because there were complaints that this metal hardware, most particularly this metal bar right here and that little screw, was coming undone on some people's bags. Therefore, the strap was detaching from the bag. I actually, when this was in one of the last online outlet sales, I looked for this bag just so I could read the reviews and see what people were saying. And I personally haven't had that problem yet, knock on wood. I have used this bag so many times since I've gotten it last year, last October to be exact. Hasn't happened yet, but I have already made a promise to myself that if it does fall apart, I am going to a tailor and going to ask if they can sew the strap directly onto the bag, take all the hardware pieces off, because I'm willing to invest in this bag. That's how much I like this style. So, and you can't find this in heirloom paisley anywhere. This, oh, by the way, this is called the Hadley, let's see, Hadley crossbody. There's a Hadley hipster, which is different, but this is the Hadley crossbody. So, and I did get the Hadley hipster, I think from one of the sales, and I ended up returning it because it was really flat. It had the nice front zipper and even had a back zipper in the pleating, which this one does not have. But once I filled it up with my stuff, because it's a flat hipster, it just doesn't accommodate stuff as nicely as this one does. So although I'm playing around with the risk of this breaking off, I would rather have this one than the Hadley hipster. So again, this is the Hadley crossbody in the pattern heirloom paisley. There's the front, there's the back. So this is the bag that I'm taking home with me this weekend. It's got the really big back wall interior zip pocket, which is another reason why I love this bag style. And we've got the 2 slips on the front wall. And right there, since the light is shining right in, you can get a good look at what I've got inside. You can see my petite pouch, my mini pouch in the back. I do have still using the painted paisley with the lanyard because I do love this wallet. I've got my little Catalina pink notebook, lotion, petite pouch, and a little Vines Floral mini kiss. So basically all the same stuff that I carry, but I thought this would be the perfect bag to take home with me this weekend, and I'll probably use it into next week as well. And so let me get the big one here. So this is the Custom Vera Tote in the pattern Foxwood Menagerie Blue. If you want to see a more detailed review on this bag and what I put in it for a work bag, I will link the video down below in the description box. But like I said, mainly this is twofold. I wanted to have another opportunity to show the pattern up close, show the animals and the details up close, but also show you what I'm packing in it as a going home travel bag. Sorry, I'm just checking real quick to make sure I don't have any email notifications. So first I'm going to unpack it to just make it a little bit lighter, because as you can see from its shape, it's really full. So in the front pocket here, I just stuck a couple extra hand sanitizers inside. These are Bath & Body Works. I've seen a lot of buzz going around online saying, you know, these are completely ineffective against coronavirus, sickness, blah, blah, blah. I did go to my local stores. I tried to pick up some Travel Purell bottles of hand sanitizer. None. All sold out. So I do have a stockpile of these because Bath & Body is always having a sale, and if I'm in the vicinity, I do go in and I pick up like 5 of them for like $5 or something. So I do have a lot of these, but we know someone that works for used to work for Procter and Gamble, where these are manufactured, and they said these are actually, you know, almost just as good as the Purell hand sanitizers. So, I mean, just gonna use what I have. So that's what I have in that front zip pocket. There is that hidden zip pocket on the bag, which was an extra feature that I got in the custom section. And in there, I just have my tissues. And I also have my business cards, which I won't pull out. There is a top hidden pocket, and in there, if need be, I'll just throw my phone. And in the back is the trolley sleeve pocket. So it unzips and turns into a trolley sleeve. I'm not bringing my suitcase home since this is my clothing bag. So, but the next time I do have to use a suitcase for anything, you know I'm using this. So I will do a video on that whenever that time comes. All right, so let's open her up and let me give you a peek before I take everything out. So you can see my Sweethearts and Flowers Large Cosmetic is the first thing you see. And I've got her jam-packed. I kind of gave a sneak peek of what I have in this the other day, but just to make a point, why I got this bag is because you can throw full bottle items in there. Like I've got a lotion, and I've got my curly hair lotion, along with all of my other stuff inside. So this is an amazing, amazing cosmetic bag. I also have a travel silverware set. Yes, I'm becoming one of those millennials that carries around silverware and metal straws with me. So I do have a set of silverware to carry around. And that's another reason why I switched to this purse, because I can't fit this in my smaller bags. So if I'm going somewhere and I need this, I can just throw it inside and it'll fit in there perfectly. So that's in there. And then here's a peek at my clothes at the bottom. So I do have my my undergarments inside of the pockets. I don't think you want to see those, but I do have 2 bras, 2 pairs of underwear, and 3 pairs of socks, 2 of them being socks to wear with my tennis shoes, and then another to just sleep in, because I do like to sleep in fuzzy socks, even though I kick them off in the middle of the night. So again, my undergarments are in this slip pocket and in this slip pocket back here. And then my socks, let me switch it around this way. My socks are in these 2 pockets right here. And then I left a couple slip pockets for my my vitamins, which I haven't packed in here. But actually, I'll grab it for you really quick because I don't think I've shown it to you on camera yet. But this is my main pill case. You have seen my travel pill case in Midnight Blues, but this is my pill case in Ditzy. I always struggle with this one. Daisy.Paisley? Ditzy.Paisley. Daisy.Paisley. Anyway, I've just got some Mucinex tablets in there, just in case my allergies kick in. And then this is why I didn't pack this yet. I need to fill it up with my vitamins. So got that. And I just discovered something really cool about this one, which is you can pop these out, which actually, if I wanted to, I can just pop out I guess Sunday's connected to Monday, but it doesn't really matter. I can pop out just one of these for the weekend and just take this with me, since I wouldn't necessarily need this full set. But I thought that was really cool that you can just pop these out and take whatever ones that you want. I just discovered that like 2 days ago, so I know I'm kind of behind. But I thought that was really neat that you can do that. So anyway, I'll put this back in the case. And I did get this off of Amazon. I think it was like $10 because this pattern is now retired and on sale everywhere. And I really like the placement that I got on here. So yeah, that'll just go in one of the slip pockets in this bag. And now I'll show you what clothing items I was able to pack inside. So I was able to get one pair of leggings, one pair of jeans, a sort of lightweight sweater, since it's going to be in the 50s and 60s, and a t-shirt. Since I'm just going to be there for Saturday and Sunday, I need 2 changes of clothes, but I also put in a pair of pajama pants, a pajama top, just a large t-shirt, and that's it. That's all I have. Do I think I could squeeze one more outfit in here? Absolutely. It depends on what it is. I could easily fit a dress in here. I can easily fit another set of undergarments for even 2 more days, easily. I could fit another pair of leggings and a t-shirt. Another pair of jeans might be iffy with the cosmetic bag. I might have to stuff my cosmetic bag elsewhere because it is pretty big. Or I could just take out the bottle of lotion and the hair lotion and kind of squish this down somewhere. But anyway, I got 2 days worth of clothes in there, which I think is pretty good. So actually, before I pack that back up, I'm going to show you the Foxwood Menagerie print up close so you can get a look at those really pretty critters. And if you want to look at it for a longer amount of time, feel free to pause it. All right. So the background of the Foxwood Menagerie Blue pattern is a nice, deep, I would say not quite indigo, I would just say it's a deep navy. And then on top you've got lots of greens and mints making up the plants. The fox is a nice warm red, almost purplish color. I don't know if it's just this lighting, but it's almost like a pinkish color. But it's very, very pretty. I'll try to straighten this fabric out. I am showing you this top square fabric because it shows most of the critters pretty well. Making sure I get some accurate lighting in here. And then you can see the little mouse, what I call a mouse hamster, because I'm not sure what it is. And there's the 2 birds. You can see the chipmunk down there at the bottom. But those aren't the only stars of the show. I consider all of the leaves and foliage to be equally as beautiful, especially the way they are colored in. I think it adds a nice contrast to the darker background and really makes the animals pop. I definitely like this pattern better. Oh, actually that's more accurate lighting back here. I feel like when I get up close it does distort it a little bit. But anyway, I know I wanted to get it in close for one of the comments that I got on this video. They wanted to see it up close. So I wanted to make sure that I had it on a part where at least most of the animals were. Now, on this back piece of fabric where the trolley sleeve is where we get a good rabbit. Because I do feel like a lot of the rabbits on this pattern are pretty well cut off. There are places where they show up. But there's a good rabbit and a good mouse hamster. So, and a really good fox as well. I do feel like the color is a little more accurate when I back up. It does get a little bit, and when I say a tiny bit blown out, I just mean a small bit, not much. But it does get a little bit blown out when I get really close to the camera. Still, it's picking up for being an iPad, it's picking up the detail very well. And here's the side panel. Another good look at that rabbit. The little shading dots on his back are actually, I didn't realize that actually. They're actually that green color, the same deep green that's in some of the leaf work. The animals are actually outlined in that deep green color. It's kind of hard to pick up, but if you look at the rabbit there at the top, you can see it. Actually, you can definitely see it if you look at the chipmunk there. He's outlined in green, even the fox. Yeah. Very cool. I'm discovering some new things about this pattern as I look more closely at it. And I also see all the cat hair that it's picking up. So there's another panel. I don't really want my face up close, so you can get a good look at the birds. So there, it's getting a little bit blurry the closer I get there, but it's not too bad. And this top panel on the back is also magnificent. You get almost every animal perfectly except the mouse hamster. So you do get the two birds, the chipmunk, the fox, another chipmunk, the bunny, even though the bottom half of him is kind of covered up by the pocket. But you don't get the mouse hamster in that panel. But that's okay, because you get him right down there. Very cute. I love the way they're illustrated. It's just so like whimsical and just cute, and oh, I just love this pattern so much. What I would do for Foxwood Menagerie in this bag style, I would be obsessed. So anyway, that has been I literally just threw my bag. It fell out of my hand. That has been my what's in my travel bags video. Also a closer look at the Foxwood Menagerie Blue custom tote and the purse that I am carrying this weekend. I hope you all stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great weekend. Find the positivity, stay informed, read up on your sources, reliable sources, and that's it. Have a good day.